Hey, this is Steve Cook. Let me ask you a question. If someone was making money every time you sat down at a casino table, do you think they want you to leave? Of course not. They want you to stay. One more hand, one more spin, one more bet, one more chance. Because the longer you stay, the more money flows through the system. And the more money flows through the system, the more money the house makes. Now, here's the uncomfortable question. What if the same thing is happening with your retirement account? What if the message you've been hearing your entire life is designed to keep you sitting at the table? Think about the phrases you've heard over the years. Stay invested. Stay the course. Don't panic. Ride it out. The market always comes back. You're in it for the long haul. Have you noticed something? Every single piece of advice points in the same direction. Stay. 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 Nobody ever asks, should I leave? Should I reduce risk? Should I protect what I've already earned? Should I stop gambling with money I can no longer afford to lose? These questions rarely get asked. And when they do, people get uncomfortable. Now, let me be clear. I'm telling you to think. I'm telling you to stop blindly accepting what you've been told and start asking questions, because questions change outcomes. Questions expose the risk. Questions reveal things most people never see until it's too late. And if you're approaching retirement, you don't have the luxury of discovering certain things after the fact. You need to discover them now, because I've already lived through what happens when people don't. I watched more than $63,000 disappear. I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my vehicles. I watched my financial life unravel. And if my experience can help you avoid making the same mistakes, then I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. Now, let me give you a scenario. Let's say next Monday is your retirement party. The cake is out. The balloons are up. Your coworkers are hugging you. Pictures are being taken. Everybody is congratulating you. After 40 years of working, you're finally done. You push the retirement buttons. And 2 days later, Wednesday morning, you call the brokerage firm managing your 401k, 403b, or IRA. The representative answers the phone. Congratulations on your retirement, he says. And for the next hour, the two of you go through your life, your mortgage, your electric bill, your groceries, gas, insurance, property taxes, prescription medications, everything. And after about an hour, you arrive at a number. And let's say that number is $4,000 a month. The representative says, now, based on your current account value, we believe $4,000 per month is reasonable. You breathe a sigh of relief. The first month arrives, $4,000. The second month arrives, $4,000. Everything seems fine. Then 60 days later, the stock market does what the stock market sometimes does. It loses 30%. Not because of something you did, not because of something the brokerage firm did, not because anybody saw it coming. The market simply does what markets do. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think happens to that $4,000 a month? Did you think it was etched in stone? Did you think somebody guaranteed it? Did you think retirement magically stopped the market from affecting your money? Absolutely not. Because your 401k, your 403b, and your IRA are still tied to the performance of the stock market in real time. The same market that was fluctuating while you were working is still fluctuating after you've retired. The roller coaster didn't stop. You're still on it. And the only difference is now you're dependent on that money to live, to buy groceries, to pay your electric bill, to fill your prescriptions, to put gas in your car, to survive. Your retirement income can change. Your withdrawal strategy can change. Your future can change because the account underneath it all is still moving. Hour by hour, day by day, month by month. And that's the part nobody explained. Most people think retirement means certainty. But many retirees discover they're still riding the same roller coaster they rode while they were employed. Now, here's something nobody else talks about. The brokerage firms don't know when the next crash is coming. The money managers don't know when the next crash is coming. The television experts, they don't know when the next crash is coming either. Nobody knows. If they did, they'd all be billionaires. They're guessing, just like everybody else. The difference is you're the one carrying the risk, not them. Think about what happens during a market decline. Your account falls. Your retirement plans change. Your stress level rises. Your future becomes less certain, but the machine keeps running. The statements keep coming. The fees keep coming. The recommendations keep coming. And the message stays exactly the same. Stay. 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 Now imagine you're sitting at a blackjack table. You've been losing for hours. Your chips are disappearing. The dealer smiles. He smiles and says, "Why don't you stay a little longer?" Would you take that advice? Of course not, because you understand the dealer works for the casino. So let me ask you another question. Why do so many people automatically accept financial advice without asking, who benefits if I stay? That's not cynicism. That's common sense. Every successful person asks, what are the incentives? Who benefits? Who gets paid? Who carries the risk? These are smart questions. Questions more people should ask. Because if the market falls 30%, your retirement changes. The brokerage firms doesn't. Your lifestyle changes, but the brokerage firms doesn't. You may have to cut spending. They don't. You may lose sleep. They won't. You may postpone plans. They don't. The risk isn't equal. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Most Americans approaching retirement are looking for more risk. They're looking for certainty. They're looking for peace. They're looking for stability. They're looking for confidence. They're looking for a paycheck they can't outlive. Yet, they're often told to remain tied to a system that rises and falls with forces completely outside their control. Wars, recessions, inflation, interest rates, political instability, global events, things they cannot predict, things they cannot control, things they cannot stop. And somehow that's called a retirement plan. I don't think that's a retirement plan. I think that's hope. And hope is not a strategy. The moment you start asking what and who benefits if I stay, everything changes. The moment you start asking who carries the risk, everything changes. The moment you start asking, is there another way? Everything changes, because the most powerful move a casino player can make is standing up from the table and walking the hell away. And the most powerful move a retirement saver can make is understanding all of the options before it's too late. My name is Stephen Cook, and I'll see you in the next video. The next video is called The Exit Door, because every casino has one. The question is, do you know where yours is?